Hey everybody, Autistically Blessed. I felt a need to make another video in regards to the video I made in regards to the young mother who is feeling alone and I don't know, she's just feeling alone and deserted. And I know that there are more than one side to a story, but I only got the one side. And as a mother who has experienced feeling of loneliness and others not helping, not that it's your responsibility to help, it's just that why not? Why not be a help to someone who you know is probably struggling? And if it's a young mother with no experience, are we just gonna forget about her and just kick her to the curb and oh well, it's her fault, she got pregnant and that's her business? Or do we have some humanity and give a little love? And it's not even about the mother. You're giving to the child a chance to give his mother some relief that you're helping with, but it's going to make her a better mother when she comes back because she's rested. So you're helping him or her, the child. So let's not always go to the negative side. I try to make it positive. I'm trying to find different things that will uplift her and give her a positive outlook. But you know, when I do the videos, we can't just come on the comments with just negativity. That just means that somebody's living negative. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So yes, there's two sides to a story. Well, usually three. There's that her side, the family side, and then the truth. So we all need to remember that too. So what I was doing was giving her a chance to be heard. Sometimes autism and special needs and being a guardian or a parent is isolating. And their experience is their own experience. You can't tell somebody else their story. You can't tell them their experience. And so if you're one of the parents that pushed them to the side, that's your child, you decide to have a baby, push them to the side, that's your story. And that's, if you're okay with that, that is okay. That's your side. But that doesn't mean that someone else can't come along and pick up where you dropped off and say, hey, it's okay, I see you, I have experienced that, so let's do better. Let's do better. That's all I'm saying. And let's all just do better. We just need to be more human. Where is the love? I just don't understand. It's amazing to me. And I want this to be such a positive experience. Talking about this, it is an intense issue, and everybody has their opinions, and everybody's opinions are valid, and that doesn't make it right for me or right for her or right for that one. It just means that your opinion is yours, is valid for you, but that doesn't mean that the other person's opinion and their feelings and their experience isn't valid, isn't right. So all I'm saying is we just need to be human and give some grace and mercy. And everybody pulls in and says, oh, the Lord, and what would Jesus do? But you don't do that before you type in the comments. What would Jesus do? Would he knock that person father down on the ground? The child is here already. The child is here. And the mother, who is almost a child, just coming out of childhood, is begging for help. need to do better. We just need to do better. I will continue to videotape, and I will continue to respond to emails and some of the comments. Some of the comments I may delete and block out, because it's enough to live it every day than to have somebody, a stranger, come along and beat you up too. So, Autistically Blessed, like, share, subscribe when you get over to YouTube, follow when you get to Facebook. I haven't even made a TikTok page for it. I don't know. That just caught me strange today. And everybody has a side. But today, on that particular video, I was looking at her side. And we need to be human and say, okay, young mother, you don't have to walk your child out into the middle of the water and drown it because you're overwhelmed and you have no backup, no support. And then you're in jail for the rest of your life for killing your own baby because you didn't have anybody to give you a little bit of humanity. To say, I see you. And it's okay. You just have to figure out a strategy. Let's see, is there something professional, someplace professionally we can go to get you the help that you need? We got to stop this. We got to stop beating up on people. Why? What is that? This young child, this young mother, this young woman, yes, it was her choice to have the child. Yes, it was her choice to get it pregnant. And maybe it wasn't. I don't know, because I didn't go into that. All I know is she's feeling alone, not seen, not heard, and overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, underslept, haven't had enough sleep, your mind can make you do things that you will regret for the rest of your life. There was one here in Florida that walked her baby out into the middle of the water and drowned her because she was overwhelmed, because nobody in the family, until after she's done it, then they come, oh Lord, I would have took that child. You knew that girl was overwhelmed. You knew it before she did that. And you would know it if you would listen and look and watch and see and try to be a help. Even when people say, oh no, that's okay. At least you put your hand out. You put out a, what do they call it? I don't even know, because it's just made me mad today. And then how do you get mad at me? Because I'm trying to give her resources to figure out how to help her, how to get her some, well, you haven't heard the other side. I don't need to hear the other side. I just hear that this woman is in trouble. And she's not so deep that she can't say, wow, what you're saying, your videos are touching me, and I think I need some help. Nobody's here for me. I'm alone. I'm overwhelmed. I need help. But somebody wants to come on and say, it's another side. Well, then that other side need to be listening to that child who has a child with special needs. So if you don't want to help her because she had gotten pregnant by herself, and from the email, you was all excited before it became a special needs child, and it's work, and it's hard, and it's baby crying and constantly crying, and you don't know how to make it stop. Well, how do you think she, in her 20s, know how to make it stop either? I'm just ranting right now because the more I think about it, the madder I get. How dare you tell me there's another side? Well, the other side ought to be listening. So, yes, I will be emailing her back. Well, I already emailed once, but I'll be emailing her some more stuff. And I'll be talking to her. And I'll be going back and forth with her until she feels like somebody hears her and sees her. And even if she was the one that said, you guys are stinking and walk on and get out of my house and whatever, you still you know that the child is special needs. You know that you couldn't handle the baby crying all the time. So you still should have tried to help her. Send somebody over, something. Maybe it should have been her best cousin. The one that was hanging out and chilling before she got pregnant. The best friend. Oh, come on, friend. Where's friend now? She needs you, friend. I don't know why I'm mad, but I'm mad. Probably because I've experienced it. I say it all the time. I haven't had any respite. But I'm an old mama. So I figure out things on my own. I had some experience before I had the twins with special needs. So I had some experience caring for my older kids. So, and I'm a Capricorn, and if you don't offer the help, I'm not asking. I do it on my own. And most times you need me before I need you. So I'm just saying we need to check in with these young women having these babies. A lot of them, I know we all want to stand in judgment of them. But it's not our place to judge. And the child is here already. So we need to stand in that void for that child so that they can get on a good footing, be they special need or not. Young mothers still need to be mothered and guided in the right direction to motherhood. Some are stronger than others. Some are more responsible than others. But they still need somebody to say, I see you, baby. I know you're struggling right now. Let me give you a night off. Or, this is what I did when my baby had this. Because back in the day, when I had my older kids, that's what the old elders did. I had one that had so much colic that I didn't know what to do. And the old people, old women, they stepped in. And I was able to get the medication, we went to the old school Cummings pharmacy and got this stuff for colic. Actifed. I think it's called Actifed. Acidity. Old school. Help that baby burp that air right on up off their stomach. And then I learned that when I had my second child to cover that big head up. Don't let them gulp in no air. So that you'll be able to sleep and their tummies won't be hurting. And put a little heating pad in the bassinet with covered on very low so that their tummies don't be rocking and rolling. Get that knee bouncing. Make sure they're burping good. But it was older people, older women who had been mothers that came in and told me that. Had I not, I'd have been crazy. Because when I had my first baby, I had an eye infection. I was trying to learn to breastfeed. My ducts got infected and they locked up. So it was an old lady that told me about the doggone cabbage leaf. And the bag of rice in the tube socks. Y'all don't know nothing about tube socks, but I'm getting told me about that, how to get this where I could express that milk on out so I could finish nursing my baby. And then it was an old Indian lady that told me about sage tea when it was time to dry them My grandmother said camphor oil on the outside. The Indian woman said sage tea in the inside. Dried them right up. Boom. Didn't have to take any medication from doctors or anything. Dried my breast milk right up when it was time to wean my baby. So we need to get back to mothering. And young ladies, don't always think that the older women are trying to tell you what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I know what to do. You don't know what to do, baby. You don't know. You gotta let somebody help you. Give you a little guidance. And if you're the one that's the strong one and you're gonna do it on your own, that's okay. That's okay too. You get it, girl. But every so often you might need that little mothering. So don't be afraid to ask for it. Even if you've already said, no, I don't need you. Sometimes you just need a hug, because them children will pull every strength or every fiber out of you and make you cry and pray for your mama. I just wish my mama was here. I just wish somebody would help me. So when more mature women or older women, I don't know what y'all want to call it, because I'm not into all these names. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or anything. I'm just saying, call me. I'm an older woman. When an older woman tries to give you some information, does that mean that you have to take it and do what they say? No, it's just a tool to put in your toolbox, because you might not use it with this baby, but you might need to use it down the line. Acidity. Put it in your toolbox. You might need it. Cabbage leaf, when that breast is engorged. You might need it. Tube sock, or a long sock with a bag of rice, with rice in it, not cooked rice, dry rice. Throw it in the microwave. I'll tell you what I did. Threw it in the microwave, wrapped it. Yeah, long sock was a tube sock, was about like this. It come up to your knee. Fill it up with rice, enough for it to be pliable. Put it in the microwave, take it out, and I wrapped that booger around, and wrapped it right on around this boobie. Then I could pump. They sound crazy. Oh, that's some crazy stuff. It worked. And my kids are what? 38 and 35 right now. They still alive and got breastfed. So don't always jump to knock what somebody else has to say. And us older women, don't always jump to judge. Don't always jump to judge. They already getting judged enough. But believe me, they are. They're getting judged enough and hurt enough. And they had that baby. No, they not ready to have that baby. Well, baby's here. So let's help each other. Women, we need to stop fighting each other. It's enough out here in this world to take us out. We don't need to be fighting and downing each other and finding something negative to say all the time. But if that's the world you live in, I imagine that's okay. But like I said, I am not trying to be negative about things. I am trying to be of help. I want to be able to teach. I have a lot to give. I have a master's degree in education. I've been a mother for my oldest son is 38, for 38 years. And I've been a mother of autistic, seem like triplets, but twins and one for 20. So I have a lot to give, and that's what I want to do. But I do not want to receive emails talking about, what about the other side? I'm not talking about them right now. I was trying to help a young lady who needed some help. So with that, I shall say adieu. That's the end of my soapbox. I know, let's see how long it was. 20 minutes, that might have been more than your attention span could take. But I'm sorry. But maybe I'll cut it into two, part 1 and part 2, so that you can get the gist of it. But I tell you, it saddened me today to get comments like, there's 2 sides to the story. Well, we already know that. It's 3. Is her side, they side, and probably in the middle is the truth. But you can't void out anybody's experience. Her experience is true to her, their experience is true to them, and then there's something in the middle that's probably the truth, because neither side probably mean to be ugly to each other. It's just that's the way it happened. So anyway, let me get off. I will let you go. I will not be ranting anymore, at least today. But y'all, let's be positive. Let's give some humanity and let's love on each other. Please like, share, and when I get my YouTube up, subscribe. And on Facebook, y'all better be following. Get on over there and follow. Artistically Blessed. Love ya.